It's Wednesday, August 13th, 2025. High above the vast dark expanse of the Pacific Ocean, a new chapter in the story of human connectivity is about to be written. The pre-dawn sky is still painted with the deep indigo of night, but on the launch pad at Vandenberg Space Force Base, a beacon of human ingenuity stands ready, a Falcon 9 rocket gleaming under powerful floodlights. This isn't just any rocket, it's a veteran of the space age, a testament to the power of reusability. And nestled within its payload fairing are dozens of tightly packed satellites, each one a sophisticated node destined to join a celestial network of thousands. Today, SpaceX launches its 291st Starlink mission. This relentless pace, once thought impossible, has become the steady heartbeat of a communications revolution, one that could finally bridge the digital divide and redefine global internet access for everyone, everywhere. For billions of people, high-speed internet, the bedrock of modern education, commerce and healthcare, remains a luxury, a distant dream hampered by the limitations of terrestrial infrastructure. From the most remote corners of the Amazon rainforest to the sprawling archipelagos of Southeast Asia, this launch represents a tangible promise of inclusion. It marks another critical milestone in a mission to blanket the globe in revolutionary connectivity. Join us as we go behind the scenes of this historic launch and explore the past, present, and future of Starlink, the technology, the controversies, and the audacious vision driving it all. But to truly understand the significance of this moment, we must journey back in time. The vision began not with a satellite, but with a dream of another planet. It was born in the mind of Elon Musk, the relentless innovator who, having already disrupted the automotive and aerospace industries, turned his gaze from electric cars back to the stars. His ultimate goal was and remains funding a self-sustaining city on Mars. To finance a dream of that magnitude, he needed a business that was equally audacious. He needed Starlink. Before Starlink, the concept of satellite internet was plagued by compromise. It relied on massive, school bus-sized satellites placed in a distant geostationary orbit, 35,000 kilometers above the Earth. At that distance, the speed of light itself becomes a bottleneck. The long round trip for data resulted in excruciatingly high latency, making real-time applications like video calls or online gaming nearly impossible. It was a solution of last resort. Then, in 2015, SpaceX unveiled its plan. In a world accustomed to incremental improvements, Musk proposed a radical leap. The solution was as elegant as it was ambitious: bring the satellites dramatically closer to Earth, into what is known as low Earth orbit, or LEO. By reducing the altitude to a mere 550 kilometers, latency could be slashed by a factor of 20, making the connection feel as responsive as terrestrial fiber. But a single LEO satellite is like a fleeting whisper, racing across the sky in minutes. To provide continuous, reliable service to a user on the ground, you don't just need one, you need a swarm. A constantly moving, intricately choreographed constellation of thousands of satellites, handing off the connection from one to the next seamlessly. The plan was staggering: to build, launch, and operate a celestial web of unprecedented complexity, a digital nervous system for the entire planet. It was a vision that would demand a complete revolution in how we think about space. What began as a bold vision has rapidly materialized into a new reality in the skies above. By 2025, the Starlink constellation has swelled to nearly 6,000 active satellites, a number that already dwarfs all other satellite networks combined. This orbital armada forms a dense, interconnected web in low Earth orbit, a testament to an unprecedented rate of deployment. Yet, this is merely the foundation. The ultimate ambition, as filed with international regulators, is a staggering 42,000 satellites. This isn't just an upgrade to the internet, it's a plan to build a global high-speed data utility in space, a fundamental reimagining of our planet's information infrastructure. Each satellite is a node in a celestial network, designed to blanket the globe in connectivity. The engine of this expansion is a relentless launch cadence. Today's mission adds another 28 V2 mini-satellites to the constellation, a routine addition that would be a landmark event for any other organization. These launches, occurring multiple times a month from sites like Cape Canaveral and Vandenberg, are the drumbeat to which the network grows. Each rocket carries the next layer of this evolving digital architecture, pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
The V2 mini-satellites are a critical leap forward. While they are a transitional design, awaiting the massive Starship rocket to deploy the full-sized V2S, they are packed with advanced technology that significantly boosts the network's capability. They feature more powerful phased array antennas and utilize the E-band for backhaul, which is like opening up a new superhighway for data, freeing up more capacity for users on the ground. Critically, they are propelled by next-generation argon Hall thrusters. These are far more efficient than the previous Krypton-based systems, providing 2.4 times the thrust. This allows them to maneuver to their operational orbit faster and maintain their position for longer, extending their operational lifespan and making the entire constellation more robust and responsive. For the user on the ground, this complex orbital dance translates into a seamless experience. The user terminal, affectionately known as DISHI, is a marvel of engineering in itself. It's a phased array antenna that electronically steers its beam, locking onto and tracking satellites as they race across the sky at over 17,000 miles per hour. As one satellite moves out of view, the dish performs an instantaneous digital handover to the next one in the chain. This beam switching, happening in under a tenth of a second, is what eliminates the frustrating lag associated with traditional satellite internet. It enables a low-latency connection, often under 20 milliseconds, making real-time applications like video calls, competitive online gaming, and remote work not just possible but reliable anywhere on Earth.
Since its inception, Starlink's impact has grown exponentially, connecting over 6 million users across more than 140 countries. The applications are as diverse as the planet itself. From bringing modern education to remote Amazonian villages to enabling critical telehealth services in the Australian outback, it is erasing the digital divide. In times of crisis, it has become an indispensable tool. When the Tonga volcanic eruption severed the island nation's undersea communication cable, Starlink terminals were rapidly deployed to restore vital links. In Ukraine, it has provided a resilient communications backbone for first responders, the government, and civilians caught in conflict. The service is also transforming mobility. The maritime industry, long plagued by slow and costly satellite service, now has access to high-speed internet on cargo ships and cruise liners. And now, Starlink is taking to the skies, with major airlines beginning to integrate the service to offer passengers true high-speed Wi-Fi at 30,000 feet. None of this would be economically viable without the cornerstone of SpaceX's philosophy, reusability. With Booster B-1093 aiming for its fifth successful landing on the autonomous drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, we witness a now routine miracle of aerospace engineering. Each time a Falcon 9 first stage returns to Earth, it slashes the cost of accessing space. This fleet of flight-proven boosters, some having flown more than 20 times, is the economic engine that makes launching thousands of satellites feasible. This relentless innovation in rocketry is what directly enables the revolution in connectivity happening above. As these newest satellites silently take their place in the cosmos, they add another thread to this intricate tapestry. They're painting a surreal dreamscape, a glowing web of light and data that envelops our world. This is more than just a service. It's a new global utility, a platform upon which future innovations will be built. It's a vision where connectivity truly knows no bounds, promising to reshape our global society by ensuring that information can flow as freely as light to every corner of the planet. The August 13th mission is pivotal, carrying satellites with crucial upgrades for Starlink's direct-to-cell service. This isn't just another launch. It's a step towards a world where your standard smartphone connects directly to space, no bulky terminals required. The vision is to turn the Starlink constellation into a network of cell towers in the sky. These new generation satellites are equipped with extremely sensitive ENO-DB modems, powerful base stations capable of picking up faint signals from unmodified 4G LTE phones, aiming to eradicate mobile dead zones across the planet. So, imagine that hiker, not just in the Himalayas, but deep in a remote forest or stranded at sea. With direct-to-cell, they could send a critical SOS message. Think of first responders after a natural disaster, when all terrestrial towers are down. Their standard phones would still work, allowing for coordinated rescue efforts that save lives. Consider sailors on vast oceans, staying connected with family, or scientific expeditions, transmitting data in real time from inaccessible locations. This is a paradigm shift in global safety and communication, promising a lifeline when all else fails. Achieving this is an immense technical challenge. Satellites moving at 17,000 miles per hour create significant Doppler shift that the system must compensate for. A smartphone's signal is incredibly weak, requiring some of the most advanced phased array antennas and sensitive receivers ever launched. The business strategy is equally clever. Instead of competing with mobile carriers, Starlink is partnering with them. Giants like T-Mobile, Rogers, and Optus are integrating the service, allowing them to offer customers coverage where it was previously impossible to build towers. The rollout is planned in phases, starting with text messaging, followed by voice and data. This ambitious roadmap is fueled by Starlink's staggering financial growth. The leap from $1.4 billion in revenue in 2022 to a projected $6.6 billion in 2024 is more than just impressive numbers. It represents the capital needed to fund these next-generation technologies and the relentless launch cadence required to build out the constellation. This financial momentum accelerates global expansion. As launches like today's continue, the path clears for service activation in new regions such as Kuwait, Somalia, and Israel, pending complex regulatory approvals, further bridging the digital divide. To truly grasp this moment's significance, we can look at the Internet's evolution, from dial-up to broadband, and the first generation of satellite networks. Each step was revolutionary, yet had limits. Starlink's LEO constellation already shattered the latency barrier of old satellite tech. Now, direct-to-cell aims to shatter the final barrier, the device itself. While the numbers tell a story of ambition, it's the human impact that resonates. It's the student in a remote village, the farmer accessing market data, and the peace of mind for any person, anywhere, knowing help is just a text message away. This launch isn't just deploying satellites, it's deploying hope, opportunity, and a new layer of global connection for all of humanity. Yet progress brings challenges. Space debris and light pollution spark debates among astronomers. SpaceX responds with anti-reflective coatings, but the conversation about sustainability continues. This launch promises faster speeds and wider coverage, potentially reaching 10 million users by year-end. The skies are crowded, and sustainability remains a concern. How will SpaceX balance innovation with responsibility? As we witness this launch unfold, we're watching history. The August 13th mission represents a future where internet access is universal. Over the coming months, expect expanded coverage, faster connections, and perhaps major announcements ahead. The story of Starlink is far from over. Today's launch illuminates a path toward a truly connected world. From the fiery ascent of Falcon 9 to silent satellite orbits, this is a tale of human ingenuity. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and join us for more explorations of the universe. Clear skies ahead.